Hi. So, hi. If you have ever been, sad, angry, mad, pissed, agitated, violated, used all of a sudden, not knowing where it comes from, it might be because you have, bad emotional boundaries or bad, how do I say? These boundaries are not boundaries that you could see, but you need to have them in order to protect yourself. And you might just not have them, because these are not, physical boundaries. These are like emotional and mental boundaries, and you do need to have physical boundaries as well. But I feel like I'll touch on the topic of emotional boundaries that not a lot of people understand, and it was something that I used to struggle with too. I used to struggle with having good boundaries in the sense that when people asked something of me, I was the first one to say, yes, I'll do it. I'll do it for you anytime you'll ask me to. Like, my 12th grade best friend asked me to write a whole year of chemistry notes for her. I wrote 24 plus chapters of notes by hand for her. When a woman I met on Facebook asked me to write a book with her, or more like for her, I was I couldn't say no. So I wrote a couple of chapters before I put that boundary that, hey, I cannot do that because I feel like you're taking advantage of me and I'm in a vulnerable position. And people who can take advantage of you, and if they are in a position they can take advantage of you, they probably will. So you have to be aware of that. When a very reputed newspaper company in India hired me to cover shows, events, people's biographies, editorials for a very cheaper price, I couldn't say no. I was just grateful for the opportunity that I've got to write, and I just couldn't say no. I knew I was being taken advantage of because before that I've been writing with an international company for years. So I knew the pay was less. I know there wasn't much exposure, but I just couldn't say no because I had bad boundaries. When a guy tried to take advantage of me when I was in ninth grade, I couldn't say no because I didn't know how to say no. So, like I said, you will feel sometimes that people just take advantage of you, and they are not people that do not know you. These are people who are friends that you surround yourself with, colleagues at in office that you go to every day, that you have known, and you know personal details about them. You know who they are friends with, who their husbands are, who their wives are, who their mothers are, how nice they are to their families, how nice they are to their pets. And these are also the kind of people that can take advantage of you if you do not have your boundaries in place. And that's why you need boundaries. And perhaps not a lot of people are going to tell you that, but boundaries are just a way to protect yourself. When there's something you cannot do and you're putting yourself front and back to do something, and it's not, you know, in a way going to bring you growth or perspective or anything, you should say no. You have every right in the world to say no. I validate your choice to say no. If you feel that your intuition is saying that, okay, this is not for me, this is not something I want to do, this makes me really uncomfortable, I do not want to surround myself with these people. When my friends are asking me to come hang out at a party after 8 p.m. and I'm not feeling like it, I have all the right in the world to say no. When I'm in a relationship with someone and they're trying to make, physical association with me and I do not feel like it, I have all the right in the world to say no. When my best friend wants to, spend my money or wants to take my Netflix password, or just wants to share things that I do not want to share with her or him, I have all the right in the world to say no. It's just called having boundaries. And if you do not have them, you will always feel like you're being neglected. You will always feel somehow small. You will feel inadequate. You will feel like people are taking advantage of you because, honey, they are. Because you do not have proper boundaries in place. So have those boundaries and protect yourself. This is all I had for you today. Bye.